just make sure that you write whatever that you want to say in the chat. Maybe I'm going through something and then you just want to ask or to say something, just write something on the chat. Then I'll be able to do it, and then we'll be able to continue without interrupting our Zoom meeting. Thank you so much for coming all. My name is Mrs. Osuchuku. For those who know me, I am in this business, Doterra business. I've started this business last year in April, so I'm actually 1 year old in this business. When I started, I was actually alone. I would say that alone, meaning that there were no people who were in the business. It was me. And then I looked at the opportunity. Then I said to myself, you know, this is just an amazing opportunity that I haven't seen before. So why not share it with other people so that as I am benefiting, I am not benefiting alone, but everybody else will be benefiting. So when I started this business, it was a game changer to me because it has brought more than what I have expected. All my life, I've been looking for something that I can be able to help others with. I'm a woman of God, for your record. So most of the time, what I do is to make sure that people are okay in all the ways, whether spiritually, mentally, or otherwise. So now when I got into contact with these oils, I just said to myself, this is something that I want because I don't have the expertise of a doctor. I don't know how to do medicine or whatsoever, but these oils came at the right time, whereby I could be able to help some other people with their health conditions. For your records, my husband had an accident some years back, and every time when it's winter season, his arm is so painful that sleeping is a problem. So after giving him these oils, I was surprised on the third day he could not he could not recognize, he didn't know which hand was actually having pain, because he would lift up his both hands and he would be like, you know, I used to have a pain, but I'm not sure where that pain is coming from. So that is one thing for me, because that is when I realized that these oils are really amazing. And then from there, I kept on using these oils. And the other time that is still prominent to me is when I had to administer these oils to the kids. I have a preschool, and then what happened is that we had a camp with our kids for 3 days. They were not with their parents. You can imagine, from 6 months to 6 years, and the kids were actually sleeping with the teachers, and also myself as the owner, I was there with them for the whole 3 days. And then what happened in those 3 days is that parents packed whatever that they had to pack for the kids, everything that they had to do, and most of what they have packed were the medication. The parent would come and say, no, this is an asthma pump. Every night you pump, how many times a night, whatsoever. I just received everything. I said, it's okay. Others would bring the aqueous cream to say, no, you have to bath my child with aqueous cream because otherwise they've got this eczema that when it comes out, this and that. Others brought the flu medication and everything else. I just accepted everything. But guess what? I told my teachers to put all those medications away. And then I diffused the place. I diffused the place as we were sleeping. The diffusers were going on in all the rooms. And lo and behold, 3 days came and I had not touched not even a single, not even one medication from any of the bags. So when the parents came, I actually told them to say, we have never used any pump. They were like, what? How can it happen? And then our child didn't have an attack. I said, if the child had had an attack, I could have told you, to tell you that we had an attack. But for me not to call you, it's just to show you that we didn't have to call you. There was nothing threatening that happened. So that alone gave me the confidence to say, you know what, these oils are just amazing. These oils are just wonderful. These oils are something else that I've never experienced, I've never seen. So last week we were in a call with our leader, our Diamond Mati, and I believe that she covered almost everything that is needed. For those who did not plug in, you can see the Zoom meeting because it has got everything. So we are just taking from where she stopped for us to just go forward. So maybe I should understand, or I should ask, is there anybody who is in this group who has not yet enrolled, so that I know where I am channeling my presentation? Please, if you are here, just show me in the chat that you have not yet enrolled, because the ones that I'm seeing their names here are all enrolled. So if you are not, let me know. So now, what do we need to do? What we need to do, people, this is the 5th month of the year. We are left with actually 7 months in a year. So as we are left with 7 months in a year, thank you, Galaxy A12. Yeah, she has not yet enrolled. Even Bontle has not yet enrolled. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. So where do we start? We start in a situation whereby we need to know more about our oils. When you are doing the doTERRA business, you need to know what you have. You need to know the oils that you have. Like right now, we have Bontle and we have Galaxy who are not yet enrolled. So what do they need to know? Even Topsy has not yet enrolled. What they need to know, first of all, is how the oils work. What is this doTERRA essential oils? These are the main things that they are supposed to know. And if you have enrolled, these are also the things that you need to know so that you can be able to tell your prospects that our oils, the essential oils, are these natural oils, organic oils that come from the trees, the oils that are natural, that are 100% effective, and that do not have any side effects. This is what you need to tell people. Kuli has not yet enrolled. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. So we have people here who have not enrolled, who wants to know more about the oils. So it is very important for you to understand the oils that you have, or that you are selling to people, or that you are talking to people about. Know each and every oil, especially the first 10 oils. We've got 10 oils that are the main oils in doTERRA. Why are they regarded as the main oils? It does not mean that they are more important than others. No, it means that there are a lot of conditions that are happening to almost everybody that the kit has. The kit has. We have the kit that we call a home kit, which has got all these oils that each and every one of you needs to know about. So when you have this kind of oils, this is what you need to be, you need to tell people about it. Let it be that it's at the back of your mind to know what you have in your hands. When somebody tells you about On Guard, or when you tell somebody about On Guard, know that this is an oil that is good for immune system. When a person's immune system is being threatened and you give them the On Guard, believe you me, they are going to experience what they have not experienced before. Let people know that lemon is good for detoxing. We eat different foods. We don't eat balanced diet. We go out, we get into contact with the environmental threats, the smokes that we get from outside that we don't have any control over. Then what do you have to do about that situation? You need lemon oil in order for you to detox so that your system can be okay. Because for us to get sick is because our systems are not all right. And then which other oil do we have? We have the tea tree. Tea tree is an oil that is very good for the immune system as well. You can take it internally. You take this oil internally, it's very good for your immune system. And it's also good externally. Why? Because it has got the health benefits when it comes to skin. So anything that is connected to the skin, whether it's the eczema, whether it's the cirrhosis, whether it's the rashes and everything, when you have tea tree, you know that you are sorted. And then we do have the lavender. Lavender is a very good oil for people who have got problems of sleeping, or whereby you need to calm your nerves. There are situations sometimes that would not allow you to be yourself. You'll find yourself everywhere. Your mind, your emotions is all everywhere. When you have lavender, you apply it. You can even drink it. So this is the oil that is good. You just apply it under your feet and you'd feel so great. And then we do have an oil called Breathe. Breathe is a very beautiful oil when it comes to congestions. Now that we are getting into the season of winter, we all need Breathe. Why do you need Breathe? Because you need to apply it on your chest, under your feet, behind your ears, and your kids as well, and everybody in your household, so that they can be able to take those out. Connie is asking me to unmute her. We'll talk after Connie. Let me just do this and finish, my darling. We do have Zengest. Zengest is a beautiful oil when it comes to the the stomach, the digestion and everything. If you have diarrhea, you use Zengest. If you have constipation, Zengest is the right oil. If you have ulcers, this is the greatest oil. If you have anything that has to do with the intestine, the stomach lining and everything, then you need Zengest. It's a beautiful oil. We also, okay, let me mute Connie, thank you. Yes, we also have other oils. We have the deep blue. Deep blue is good for the pains. Every pain, you have a migraine, you take a drop on your temples and you are good to go. We have the fragrances that we call the mother of all oils. Why is it called the mother of all oils? Because it's an oil that does almost everything. For those who know the Bible, you'd understand that fragrances is an oil that was given to Jesus as a gift, fragrances and myrrh. So we do have that oil here in Doterra. When you use it, you'll find out that some of the threats that you have, some of the sicknesses that we believe that they are so intense, when you use the fragrances, you come through the right way. And even when you have the problem with the memory, you forget things. It's an oil that is so good when it comes to the brain. We need to have it. And the other oil that we have, those are the 10 oils that you need to know about them. So this is where we start. People have to understand what you carry. You don't need to convince people. Tell them what we have. Doterra is not a convincing company where you need to force people to buy because you just want their money. You give them the benefits of the doubt. We have peppermint. Peppermint is an oil that is versatile. It's an oil that can take away the headaches, the fatigues. It's an oil that when you are down, you use it, and then we call it a pick-up oil because it will pick up your mood in a manner that it's so amazing. So now when you sell these oils to people, you talk about these oils, you need to tell them about the importance. When you look at peppermint, you just look at one drop of the oil that you have. One drop can go a long way. One drop of oil of peppermint is equivalent to 40 cups of peppermint tea. So now this is to show you how potent our oils are. And the other thing that we need to understand is how to use our oils. We use our oils in different ways. We have got 3 ways in which we use our oils. That is what we call the aromatic. Aromatic is whereby you smell or you inhale our oils. Aromatic is where you smell, you inhale our oils and all that. That is the first way in which we use our oils. And this is a very effective way if you don't have a diffuser, because diffuser is the best place. But if you don't have a diffuser, you can actually just use your hands to take a drop, and then you start, you rub your hands and you inhale it. That is our first way of using our oils. This is the aromatic. This is how you do it. And then the second way that we use our oils is through internally. Internally is when you pour a drop in water and you drink it. That is the internal way of using our oils. And then the other one is topically, whereby you now have to rub the oils in the areas where you need to, depending on what you are doing, depending on the condition that you are addressing, either under the feet, on the abdomen, behind the ears, on the pulse points. It will depend on the condition that you are in. Those are the most important things that you need to know about our oils. Our oils have not been mixed with anything. There are a lot of essential oils elsewhere, but Doterra is the leading company when it comes to essential oils. There are a lot of oils out there that you can get in the market, but When you get there, I want you to do something. I want you to go out, get to the pharmacies, get to the whichever stores, I don't want to mention names. And then when you take the bottle of oil, you'll find that it's written here that do not take internally. All of them, all. Ask yourself why. Because they know that the ingredients that have been used in them are not user-friendly. They are not good for your stomach, for your intestine. They are not good for digestion. So with doTERRA, we are confident with what we sell to people, what we give to people. So our oils are as potent as that. That is why a lavender like this can be taken internally. Growing up, I knew that lavender is just an oil that brings the nice aroma that you can go and put in your water, the bath, and that's it. I never knew until I got into contact with doTERRA. So these are the informations that you need to know. And you have to understand that we have got oils for every condition. There is no condition under this earth that we don't have an oil for that. I repeat myself. There is nothing that you can ask for in doTERRA and we don't have an oil for that. We have oils for everything. I have seen testimonies. People have testified with sicknesses, with conditions, sorry to use that word, with conditions that you ask yourself how. They just some last week, not last week, even yesterday, it was yesterday on Sunday, somebody sent a testimony whereby they had to go and do an operation of a breast. Just know how deep that is. And then it happened that the person went back to the same doctor who was supposed to do the operation. You know, before operation, you have to go for a scan. And the person who was supposed to go for an operation of a breast was told, you know what, the results are amazing. Why? Because they are using the doTERRA oils. These oils are just so wonderful. You might be using lavender for a certain condition, not knowing that it's also getting into it's also working for you for another condition that you don't even think that is working for. So this oils gets exactly into the cells. They get to your cells. That is why they react so quick. That is why they react in the manner that it always surprises everybody. So now, when you start using our oils, like as you see me inhaling these oils, it takes only 22 seconds for the brain to register that I have used the oil. The smell, the aroma has gotten here in 22 seconds. Remember that the brain is the one that communicates with every part of your body. So it will only take 2 minutes for every cell in the body to know, or to know that you have used the oil, to react to the oil that you have used. And it only takes 22 minutes for every organ in your body. Just the smell that I did, within 2 minutes, every cell is awakened. Within 22 minutes, every organ in my body is being awakened. Now, that is the reason why, because somebody is going to ask me, what is the reason why these oils are working this much? I'm just trying to answer that question. So it is very, very important for you to understand these things. They are very, very important. So now, when you are now okay with the oils, and because you have to learn more and other oils that you are going to have, these are not the only oils that you are going to have. You are going to have many, many more oils from here. So now, as each oil is coming, you would have to know about it. You need to do a research. If you can't, excuse me, ask people like me who does the research. Nobody taught me about the oils. I want to be honest with you. I taught myself. Why? Because I'm passionate about this. I wanted to help more people. I want a situation whereby somebody says, I've got this condition, and I would know because I have read it somewhere, I have researched about it, and then I would know what that condition actually needs. So these are the things that you need to understand about our oils. We are not claiming any healing, but the results are speaking for themselves. We are not saying we are healing any sickness. No, we don't, but the results are speaking for themselves. I have seen people getting out of the wheelchairs who have been taken out of work by the medical board just after 2 weeks of using our oils. So this is just an amazing product, people, that you do have, that I would want you to cherish and know that you have something in your in your hands. Now we are left with 15 minutes, like I told you. I don't want to take you further than what I have planned for. Now somebody is there and they are asking, what is the way forward? What do I have to do? What you have to do is just for you to understand that now you have to make an investment. Every business that you start with, you don't start it for free. Even if you start a tuck shop, you have to stock that tuck shop and then you start selling to people. And as you are selling to people, obviously you are making profit. And when you are making that profit, you are not eating that profit. You are putting it aside so that you can be able to restock more for the following months. This is where I am right now. Now, when you are now okay with the product side, the health side of it, we get into the business. How do you do it? You now decide, because we have got kits that you can be able to get our oils with, yes. These kits we've got 4 different types of kits. I won't explain them now, or even their pricing and everything. I'll do it in the WhatsApp group. For now, I'll just tell you that those kits are there. So you decide on which kit you want to use. But for your own information, I would suggest to you that if you start this business or you start using these oils, I would recommend that you start with the home kit. The home kit is the one that comes with 10 oils and the diffuser. Why am I saying you must start with it? I recommend that because it is cheaper. It is the one that looks more expensive, but it is the cheapest of them all. When you look at how many oils are in there and the drops of oils, each bottle has got 250 drops. You check that, and also the diffuser, you will find out that that's the cheapest kit of them all with all the benefits that you need. So now, after starting that with that kit, it will also depend on you whether you want these oils for yourself to just use them, or you want them for business. I know that most of you who are here are into business. Business is good because I know some of you have got 9 to 5 jobs, but you need to have a side hustle. You cannot depend on the job that is going to determine how much salary you are going to get. If you do have a job, then you are able to do your side hustle with this business, and then in that manner, it is going to give you what do you call it? It's going to give you more of what you are getting from whatever that you'll be getting it from. So now, when you invest, you buy the kit, and then you decide you want to do business with that kit. And as you are doing business with that kit, you'll find out that now you cannot go back. You'll find out now that you are now getting to where you are supposed to be getting to. Now, one thing, why do you have to start business with Doterra? Remember that the oils that you are going to sell to people, you are not the one who is manufacturing them. The oils that you are going to sell to people, you are not the one who is shipping those products to those people. What you do is for you to speak to somebody. Speak to the person, tell them about the importance of the oils. Then you are done. When that person is sold, because you need to give them samples, of course, go to them, tell them about the business, and also make them to smell and know what these oils are for. Once you have done that, what do you have to do next? Is for you to now plug this person so that they can get into the business. And the moment they sign up, you are done. Doterra does everything. They will ship those products to that person. They are the ones who are going to handle the finances. You don't take anybody's money. Doterra is the one who's going to do that. Is it not a beautiful business? It's different from the traditional business that I am doing. Now I have to wake up every morning to go to my shop so that I can see that the stock is there, so that I can see what is not in the shop to go and stock and put it there. My workers might be doing whatever that they are doing. They might be stealing. I wouldn't know if they are stealing or not. But with Doterra, you cannot. Your business is secure. So that is one of the reasons why you need to partner with Doterra. Not only that, when you look at the business like this, you'll find out that it's a business of relationships. When you are networking with other people, you are actually into relationship. Who does not want to relate with other people? I believe that as we are all here, we are here for a reason. You are here because you don't want to be a loner. You are here because you want to help somebody else. You are here because you know that somebody else would depend on you. You are here because you want to be a solution to somebody's problem. excuse me. So those are the reasons why you need to partner with Doterra. And then somebody is asking, how do you make money with Doterra? Like what I have said, we have actually done everything last week with Mati. You can go back to our screen sharing and everything. Then you understand everything. But what I can say in short is that we have got 5 ways in which we get paid. The first way is called Fast Start, whereby you invite somebody to get into the business. And when this person gets into the business, Doterra pays you 20% of saying thank you for referring this person. Right now, you go to the salon, you come back, somebody looks at your hair and like, I love your hair. And then you tell them where you went to do your hair. Would you get the 20% from the salon because you referred somebody? No, but with Doterra, you do. And then not only that, we do also have what we call the retail bonus, whereby the moment you enroll with Doterra, you start buying at a wholesale price. A wholesale price means that 25% of the normal price is being taken out of your price. So if you have to sell that product, the difference that you get is it's yours. So which is a beautiful thing that I believe that all of you would really use that. And then the other way in which we get paid in Doterra is what we call the power of 3. I'll just make another, next week, Monday, we are just going to get into the business side of it, of how we get paid in Doterra. Those are the power of 3. Power of 3 is whereby Doterra says, enroll 3 people. And if your 3 people manage to do their buying on a monthly basis, we give you 800 rands to say thank you for your people are working. You are not the one who is helping them to pay for their products, but you are getting paid because they are buying their products. And if there are other 3 people are also doing the same thing, Doterra gives you 4,000. Then the other line of the 3 people as well, Doterra gives you 23,000. I mean, what can you do with 800 that is coming to you for free? What would you do with 4,000, 23,000 that you have not even budgeted for? Is on top of what you have been working for. So those are the ways that we get paid. And the last one being the unilevel. Unilevel, depending on the level that you are in, Doterra says we are here to pay you according to the level that the person that have enrolled is under. We go up to 7 levels. So what does that mean? It means that if somebody is in your 4th level, then Doterra gives you 5% of everything that they buy with on a monthly basis. Now imagine this, you are there as a business owner. You've got 100 people under you. Every person is on their level. Every month, those 100 people are buying. How much do you think you are going to get? If at all, every person is going to buy and Doterra is going to pay you according to their levels, 2%, whatever percent up until 7%. That is something that can make you sit at home and start managing your business while you are at home. I believe that I have said a mouthful. We are left with only 5 minutes. I would take this time now to unmute everybody and now ask you to maybe ask anything that you would want to ask. Any question, if you have any question, you can unmute yourself. You can unmute yourself, or let me unmute you. Okay. Yes. Okay, thank you. Anybody who wants to ask anything, or who feels that I have forgotten something that you want to touch on? We have 5 minutes. Anybody? Anybody? Are you unmuted?
Thank you so much for that presentation. It really motivated us. What I can say is just to make a comment about the oils. Mm-hmm. And what I can say is that most of the people who have been buying the oils, they really comment that they work for them. They are so happy about the oils. Even us, we are happy about the oils. Oh, wow. So they really does wonders in our lives.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. That is wonderful. That is wonderful. It is very good when you give somebody something and you get the results. It's so beautiful. Bonte is asking a question, which herbs are for weight loss? Some people have got background. If you know that you have a background, don't unmute yourself. Buntle is asking which oils are for weight loss. Buntle, we've got what we call smart and sash, and we've got grapefruit. Those are the beautiful, beautiful oils that when you use them, what happens is that they keep the appetite. You feel fuller the whole day. You wouldn't want to eat food. By the time that you eat, you are just eating because you are supposed to eat. So as you are not eating the food, it means that now your body is getting used to the system where we don't eat a lot, because most of the time we gain weight because we have so much appetite. We just want to eat and eat. So now these are so good, and they're also good for the cellulite. They take out the cellulite, they also control the blood sugar in your body, the ones that makes us to gain weight. Yeah, thank you. I believe that I've answered you. Anybody else who wants to say something? We are left with 3 minutes.
Yes, myself.
Okay. Oh, hi, Teboho.
Yeah.
Yes, ma. Emma.
Emma. So I just wanted to ask Ori, can somebody probably get all these other bonuses without actually recruiting or having the power of 3? Am I audible enough?
Yes, I can hear you, my sweetheart.
Yes. Yes. So I'm saying probably without even selling anything, just deciding to buy for consumption with my family. And can someone get these other bonuses and end up getting the entire those lots of monies?
Oh, okay. Thank you so much for that. The boy is asking if you do have the oils and then you are not selling, it's just for you and your family, would you get money? The answer is no. Why? Because you are buying what you are going to consume. What you are going to get is the health benefits. Your family is going to be so healthy. You are going to be happy. There wouldn't be any stress in your family. So that is the one thing that you are going to do. And then the other thing, the answer is yes and no. You are also going to get what we call the points. On a monthly basis, when you buy, even when you are buying for yourself, Doterra takes 10% of what you are buying and put it aside for you. So those are the points that at a certain time, when you want to use it to buy more products with it, you can be able to get the oils for free with those, because every time you buy, the money is put aside. It's not only 10%, it starts with 10% up to 30%, depending on how long you have been in the business. So yes and no. Thank you. I believe you are answered. Anybody with a question?
Good evening.
Yes, ma'am. Topsy.
Yes, thank you very much for the insightful presentation. I just wanted to clarify. You get a 4,000, and then when the 3 gets the 3 who are buying, you get the 23,000. I don't know if I got to right.
Topsy?
Yes, you can hear me.
Yes, my darling. Can you say it again?
Yes, I just wanted clarity on the power of 3.
Okay.
I don't know if I heard you properly when you said the first 3, you get 4,000. Then when those 3, yes, there are 3, you get a 23,000 and upwards. I don't know if I heard you properly.
Oh, okay. Yes, the power of 3 works like this. What happens is that when you are starting your business,